Hello, this is Rick Guerrero with U.S. Mortgage, your social media, specifically Facebook specialist. Today I'm here with my good friend, Miss April Toro, real estate agent, rock star with Live Love Atlanta. She has done a lot of cool things on Facebook, and we're blessed to have her today to talk about 8 ideas for what to do for live videos.
Yeah. So we'll start with number 1, and that is taking your listing videos to the next level. So we see a lot of videos where someone will be walking through their listing and shooting the kitchen and the bathrooms and the bedrooms at a weird angle. And, a lot of people are doing that, and you really can take it to the next level. So if you're trying to highlight a listing, there's a lot of different things that you can do that kind of take it to the next level. One idea that is really great is to talk to the neighbors in the area and see if one of them would be willing to shoot a Facebook Live video with you, just talking about what they love about the neighborhood. So it doesn't have to be anything long. Just tell them, I just want to ask you one question, and that is, what do you love about living here? So if you're shooting a listing video, that's something that you can do that is a little bit different than just randomly walking through the house with your iPhone.
Great tip.
Yeah.
Another suggestion is highlighting local businesses. So one of the very first videos I did a couple years ago was I did a video live at a cryotherapy place. A lot of people didn't know what cryotherapy was. I was in the little tube where they shot the cold air. It was a lot of fun. Got over 1,000 views just organically without a single boost. And the reason for that is the business owner of the cryotherapy place boosted it on their page. They shared it with their friends. Their friends shared it. My friends shared it. It allowed me to get to an audience that I normally wouldn't have gotten to. So doing things with your local businesses is a huge help. It benefits them, and you'll get in front of a bigger audience.
Yeah, and it makes you, again, the local expert. If people are seeing you at their favorite place to eat, or their favorite place to go, or any of those businesses, yeah.
And speaking of expert, you kind of, what's topic 3 about?
Yeah, well, number 3 is being the expert in your town, or being the mayor of your town. So you want to not just highlight real estate related things in your town, but also just different community events. So if there is a concert series going on, or if there's a Christmas light show going on in your neighborhood, you want to be covering those different events, and going Facebook Live is a great way to do that.
And going back to some real estate ideas, one of the things that some of my agents do that have a lot of success is they do a market snapshot, a monthly market snapshot. So they'll recap the prior month of how many homes were sold, listed in a community, in a city, and they'll talk about what they're selling out. Prices are up, prices are down, listings are up, listings are down, and it really establishes them as the expert in real estate. So this helps with that credibility portion, not just the character portion.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love that you say that, because they're both very important. So number 5, so one really cool idea, if there are certain neighborhoods that you are trying to farm or trying to get into, you can shoot a Facebook Live video in front of the entrance of the neighborhood and do a market snapshot specifically for that neighborhood. How many homes sold? How many homes are pending? What's going on that month in that neighborhood? And that kind of puts you in the forefront as that expert. If you want to take that to the next level, you can do a Facebook boosted post and just do a geofence around the area and target the people in the neighborhood so that they're all seeing your video. So if you do go door knocking or calling in that neighborhood, they've already seen you and they already know that you're the expert.
And so many agents spend money on postcards, mailing a community. I don't know if that costs a couple $100.
Yeah.
Whereas for tens of dollars,
yeah.
you get in the front
$20. You can reach the whole neighborhood.
Yep,
it's incredible.
I did a video a while back with an agent. We featured the amenities of a neighborhood: the pool, the playground, the volleyball courts, so families can really recognize and engage with what the neighborhood they would be living in. We got over 1,000 views, all organic, not a single paid.
Yeah, and free reach there.
Absolutely free.
Very
so the next topic is collaborate. Through Facebook, if you're utilizing social media, you can recognize others that are also utilizing social media and reach out to them and do videos together. So I recognized April as one that does a ton of videos, has a ton of followers. I want to get in front of her followers. She wants to get in front of mine. So we do videos together to expand our networks. So recognize somebody in your market and collaborate with one another. It doesn't have to be real estate.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be real estate, yeah. And Facebook actually rolled out a new feature. So if you don't know of someone in your area who's doing Facebook Live, who has a wide audience, Facebook has rolled out a feature that allows you to pull up a map of your area, and you can view in real time who is shooting Facebook Live videos, which is really neat. On top of that, you can kind of see what their audience is at. So if you see someone who is consistently shooting Facebook Live videos in your area, who has a large audience, that's a great person to reach out to collaborate with.
And what's number 7?
Cool. Number 7, be interesting. So people want to engage with what you're doing, and you don't want to just be monotone and just only be talking about real estate all the time. Be interesting. Be yourself. If you don't know what to talk about, find 3 to 5 things that you love to talk about, and cover those things. And it does not have to be real estate related. It's actually better if it's not. So if you're a busy mom, for instance, I'm a mom of toddlers, so if I learn different tips and tricks that can help moms with small children, I love to share that on social media. If you love to meal prep or exercise or organize your house, kind of bring that into what you're marketing on Facebook. And you'll bring people in, they'll be interested, and then you're not just talking about real estate all the time.
And lastly, which platform? There's a lot of social media platforms out there. There's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and I'm probably a couple more that I'm leaving out. I primarily use a lot of Facebook. That's ideal for my ideal audience. If I was a real estate agent, I would utilize Instagram. I follow a lot of people on Instagram and see what they do. I also use LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is geared more towards professionals. I wouldn't really post the restaurants I'm going to or some of the fun stuff on LinkedIn. LinkedIn would be more professional posts. So be mindful of the platforms you're using. Facebook is an ideal one right now, but with Instagram, if you use Instagram, understand that writing isn't going to be as ideal. Instagram is geared more towards videos and photos, and I believe you had some recent success with Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is it's more of the up and coming. So a lot of people are starting to learn that Facebook is really great. It's good with connecting people, but Instagram is kind of the new trend. It's where people are starting to go. Insta Stories is really great. They have a feature that allows you to swipe up and it can take you to somebody's blog, somebody's website, and this used to only be available to people who had 10,000 followers. Now they're making it available to everyone. It is a paid feature, but that's really cool because if you have a lot of engagement with your Insta followers, it's a way to get them over to your website, to your blog, and kind of further that relationship.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today. If you're still watching and you have any questions related to this or any ideas or suggestions, reach out to April or myself. We have our emails down below in the comment section. Who knows, if you reach out to us, we may even have an extra tip that we haven't shared today.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching.